Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Ayesha from CxO Global Forum, a knowledge sharing platform for all the C levels across Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we have some very interesting guests with us today as well. We have Mr. Rehan Hameed Khan with us, who is the head of development at FWU. Assalamualaikum sir, how are you?
I'm Sanikom, thank you. I'm fine. And salam to all other viewers that we have with us today.
Okay. So how was your day? It's 3 p.m. in Pakistan today.
Yeah, it's nice day. It's a bit a rainy day. There's lots of forecasts for the heavy rains, but luckily till now, at my area at least, we did not have a much of a rain. But I heard that all other parts of the city, the rain is going on. So let's hope for the good for everyone. Yeah.
Right, right. So starting off with this discussion, I would want you yourself to please let our audience know who Mr. Rehan Hameed Khan is.
Okay, so for if let me then start for myself. Yes, my name is Rehan Hameed Khan. I working for FW as a director, looking after the overall technology development and solutioning different solutions for that. How I reach over here from the journey perspective, I have done my master's in computer science in back 2000, and
Mhm.
from there I actually joined Siddharth Heather. One of my classmates was also working for the Siddharth Heather at that time, so he actually called me to join Siddharth and grow your career. Before that, actually I was working for Philips Electrical Industries in a procurement department, so I was just doing my job and doing learning as well in parallel. So from there, actually, I have started my technology career from Siddharth Heather, and from there, I have grown a lot. They provide me a lots of opportunities. The good thing about Siddharth Heather or the opportunities I got is that we have developed enterprise level applications. So that actually gives me a good background or a ground from where I could actually enhance my skills to work for a bigger, or you could say complete suite of applications where I get the knowledge of different domains and other stuffs. From there, then we have a transition from Siddhartha to Centigi Technologies, and there I also got some good opportunities. They give me a lots of things to do in a different domains technologically, and I love to actually meet people's, understand different domains, and meet different business peoples. Love to do a problem solving. So all of these things are actually so the Centigi platform, they have provided me to do all of these things. So that actually give me a courage, or you could say develop my skills not only from a technological perspective, but I also able to groom myself on a more administrative task as well, to how to manage teams,
Right.
how to deal with the marketing stuff, how to deal with HR stuffs. I tend to arrange the different other activities for the companies like cricket matches and tournaments and picnics and other stuff. So all of things are going in parallel. So that really give me a lots of learning curve. From there, actually, Santigi Technologies was working for different enterprise solutions. One of their domains was life insurance solutions, and over there, FW actually come into the part that they want to have a team along with a solution who could actually work specifically for FW group to and then they come into a agreement, and FW actually acquired the complete domain and the part of the Santigi which works on the life insurance part, and they took the team and other stuff. So at that point of time, I was not part of that life insurance solution, but Santigi Technologies, I think that I could do it, and they actually put me as a lead position to go with
Mhm.
this project and do this stuff. So from last, you could say, 6.5 years, I am dealing with the complete solution for FW, which is a European German-based firm, and having a business in Europe, Germany, and the other countries of the European market. And we are doing different stuffs over there. So I really enjoying this, and that's my current journey. That how I actually reach over here.
All right. So you have a huge introduction, sir, I must say, and big levels of experience, I would say as well. Okay. So, sir, what does a typical day look like for you in the role of FWU? How would you start your day? start your
And
day,
that
and
is,
what would be your typical day?
yep. So for the typical day, if I talk about at the start of the FW, it was really a challenging one because I not only need to understand the life insurance, the application, and the model of the new company. So at that particular time, I really spent, our team really spent a lot of time engaging. But now things are actually smooth. All things are organized. The team members are there. Team leads are there. So I normally it's a normal day. We tackle the new solutions or new things that coming towards us. We are dealing with those, but generally we are quite a stable firm and a stable mode where we are every team members or team leads are doing their work, and we try to maintain the work life balance over here in a quite better way.
Right, right. So, sir, what are some of the most, I would ask, rewarding aspects of leading a development team at FWU?
The most rewarding thing and leading an FW is that at FW, the management we have in Germany, the board members or the architect level peoples, are actually give us a free hand to choose the technology, or if we want to do something new, or pick up different things or try out different solutions and other stuff. They give us a kind of a free hand so that we could actually learn more and deliver better and new solutions. So that's something that actually always encourage us to do a good thing for the company as well.
Right, right. So, sir, as technology itself, it's changing very rapidly. So, how do you stay updated with the latest trends and technologies in your field?
Well, quite, so it's quite challenging these days because nowadays technology is
Mhm.
changing quite rapidly. If you compare it from the past, if you go back 5 to 6 years, even back,
Definitely.
the things are quite stable. The new technologies coming in will stay in the market for at least 4 or 5 years. But nowadays, every day we heard that the new solution, new technology, new things are coming up. So it's a bit quite challenging for everyone. On my part, I'll try to be in touch with the new people because they are actually doing most of the new things. So I could not
Mhm.
always be on learning, you could say, attending classes or other stuff. So it's better to be engaged with the new peoples who are working with the new things. So between talks and other stuff, that will give
Right,
you a
right.
good that
Um, mhm.
what's going on. And on other parts, I'll try to keep myself updated through websites or through journals and other things.
Oh, right, right. So, sir, as you've been with FWU, so can you share an example of a significant project that you have overseen and it has had an impact on the company?
Yes, definitely. When we have joined, we have been asked to develop some of the solutions we already have, but on the other hand, we also asked to develop something for their our partners in insurance, like brokers and agents. So we develop a complete new solution. We call it Philos, and the customer portal, which actually gives an direct access to our agents and brokers and customers to get their information about their policies and other stuff doing this. So that's definitely a good achievement from a company perspective. We get it live for around six current European markets, and it's running over there. So it's serving the purpose, and it's really good to have all the business peoples and other stuff are all quite happy with that.
Right, this is definitely a significant achievement. So, so being at this position and you've worked all the way back as well, so you must know that challenges they are apart everywhere. So, what were some of the common challenges that you face in your current role, and how do you handle them?
Okay, so from if I got into my current role, the current challenge is that, as you know, that the technology is always evolving. The one thing that I saw missing in the part is that the newcomers who was actually joining in the technology part are not, you could say, are ready to understand the business domain and other stuffs, because there are lots of things going on in the market, lots of technological stuffs in place, but very big chunk or part of these technology are actually required to develop some solutions which will be then be used by business users. And if the developer or a technological person do not understand that business or the cycle of that business or the steps or processes of that business, he would not be able to develop a proper good solution for them. So what's happening is that currently people are coming just only within a knowledge of a technology. They do not want to get into a business domain, and that actually make us a bit difficult because we have to explain in them a lot, and then the outcome is only that you did
Right.
not tell us this or that. So that's something that I generally
Mhm.
suggest people that not only focus on the technology, but also try to understand the domain knowledge, because if you understand the domain knowledge, technology is continuously changing, and you can adopt any technology to serve that
Definitely.
domain. So that's the challenge that currently we are facing, that finding a right
Yes.
pupils to work with us on a complex business domains is a challenging thing.
Right, right. So, sir, being the head of development at FWU, what qualities do you believe that someone should have in order to succeed in the development leadership sector?
Okay, so from a development leadership perspective, from a start, I also serve for the lots of managers. So I grow from the lower stage to upper, and I try to be think that if in my career, if I am not satisfied or not happy with something from my manager, so I should not be kind of a that manager to my subordinate. So what thing that I see is that I normally say to different
Mm-hmm.
people, I believe that the manager who will be or who could sit on the in the place of his subordinate. So if a person could sit on the seat of his subordinate, he will be a good manager. So and that's come from where you should be capable or understandable about the technologies. Otherwise you could not actually properly guide or coach your subordinate to get the right results. So, in my opinion, to be a good manager or to be a good leader, you also need to be get yourself updated according to the new technologies coming in, and provide a clear directions or guidance to your subordinates so that they will actually more feel more relaxed and you could say connected to deliver your
Yes.
for you.
Mm, right, right, sir. So, sir, being at leading position, you have some of the strategies that you follow. So, what are the strategies that you use in order to ensure that your team it stays motivated and aligned with your company's goals?
Okay, for definitely the first priority is the company goal, and sometimes the company goals are not actually going along with the goals of individual persons. So what we need to actually
Mhm.
take care of is that to achieve the company goal, we should keep the employees motivated, and in technological aspect, the employee normally motivated when we give them a chance to work on the newer technologies or newer ideas or something like that. So normally, what
Right.
I have done is that whenever we have to do some new thing or some even from a bugs resolving and other stuffs, I mostly try to get things done by my resources by themselves. And if they stuck somewhere
Right.
or try to have some guidance, they come to me. So by doing this,
Mhm.
they're not only following the instructions, but they all also using their own brain to develop something, to sort out something which gives them a kind of a challenge to deliver, and
Mhm.
that's also increase or enhance their ability to solve or enhance their career perspective as well.
Definitely, definitely right. All right. So, sir, I would ask, what role does collaboration play in approaching your team to the development projects? I would say.
Yeah, it's a quite major thing to have, because if in our case we are developing a very big solution, and where the
Mhm.
different teams are required to be collaborated with each other, because some of the team members are doing development, some are doing a business analysis, some are doing testing, and some are doing configuration and other stuff, and they do not have a clear collaboration between them, then this
Mm.
final solution would not be as significant enough. So definitely the collaboration is the plays the key role in our environment, and we always try to have a regular meetings, regular sessions, and regular meetups with each other, so that they work along with the proper to deliver the proper solution on that.
Right, right. So, sir, being the head of development, what future trends or challenges I would say you see impacting the field in the future?
The challenges is from a technological perspective. Challenge is that keep up the pace with the new technology, and the solutions are now become, you could say, obsolete or not according to the market competitive in a very short period of time. To keeping up the solution,
Mhm.
especially a large solution, it's a difficult job to do. So that's something that we need to properly plan, that how we actually keep the bigger solutions intact and keep them upgraded according to the market requirements and other stuffs. That's the challenge, that how we need to take care of it from a technological perspective. And the other things that we need to keep up the pace with the other worlds as well, because in Pakistan we also need to take care of our new generation, that how they should come up in parallel to the other countries or other markets where they have a more
Definitely.
facilities and other stuffs and different studies. So we need, from a senior perspective, we also needs to be put up some collaborative, you could say, effort to support our new generation and give them a guideline and a proper guidance to get them at the same level what other countries have.
Definitely, definitely right. So, sir, how do you manage the demand of running a personal life along with your professional life?
Yeah, it's quite challenging. You could say my family is always on a complaining mode that you're not able to give us a time, but definitely that's something that we need to take care of as well, because family comes first, and we also need to take care of our family. But on the other hand, what we are doing is also doing for the family. So that's something that's
Definitely.
challenging. Uh, at the start of my career, definitely it was difficult for me to get more time of it. But now at this level, when the team members, the team leads are stable, the different teams, I try to get more time for my family as well, and try to make it more balanced.
Right, right. So, sir, what are some of the hobbies or interests I would say that you're passionate about?
Okay, for from a hobbies perspective, I love to play cricket. So whenever I get a chance or time, I still try to get some of the level, not at that level that what I used to be. That's something that I really like to have. I like to travel. I like to travel by car or driving a car along longer routes. So that's something that I love to. And other things that getting myself updated with the new technology by looking after the different blogs and other stuff, and mingling around with the different pupils and doing a chit chat.
Right, right. So, sir, what would be the one advice that you would want to give to somebody who is aspiring their career in leadership role or development or as an entrepreneur as well?
Yep. My suggestion is mainly is that if you want that people love to work with you, the main thing is that your own way of dealing with others. If you are giving a respect to the others, they definitely give you a back your respect. And in terms
Definitely.
when I talk about respect in our technological aspect, respect means come that if your junior or someone comes to you and if he does not know something, it's your responsibility and give him a guidance or coaching, or guide him that how he would should resolve this problem and other stuff. They definitely actually grow further. So if you wants to be a leader, or wants that people like to work with you, you needs to be a friend, or you needs to be a play a bigger kind of a role where people feel easy to come to you, discuss with you, and get a solution from you, or a guidance from you. For become a leader, it's necessary to be a coach first. I think so that if you are
Definitely,
coach,
definitely.
then you could be a become a good leader as well.
Thank you for these advices, sir. Lastly, how would you describe your experience with CXO Global Forum?
Yeah, I just joined CxO in last July. Since then, I have attended two, three events as well, where I got a chance to meet lots of my old friend as well. Otherwise, normally has happened is that I come to office, sit in my room, get out of the room, and go to office home, and that's it. So it's really been a good platform where we actually get a chance to not only met our old friends, but also lots of other people who are working on a different higher level positions. So it's a good community, you could say IT community setup, where we at least know what peoples are there, what they are working, how different organizations are working, what they are working. So it's really a good platform to grow further with a collaboration and taking care of each other, definitely.
Right. So, done with this short interaction here, sir. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that our viewers will be able to learn from you as much as possible. And once again, thank you for pulling out time for this discussion.
Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.